won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every...
Huh.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise.
I mean, it wasn't soon, but he did keep it.
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see...
This one is so tough because they have like elements of truth in it. I think, to be fair...
But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be...
Because didn't they say the voice thing had been dormant for years? I think this one makes the most sense
I'll be
because
back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright?
yeah, I think this one makes the most sense because back on that one,
I'll be back.
back on that one, they probably didn't even know what their voice was doing. They knew about it, but they said when they got back that it lay dormant for years. So I think this one's probably the most likely.
Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain.
No.
I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Will you please let me finish a fucking sentence?
You think Snowball still lives in there?
The Evans fans would
Snowy
know what I
owls
mean.
only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Oh. Cal Brown. There you go.
This spot's familiar.
I do like this memory mechanic. Really? I wonder why.
I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Could have been the start. Could have been the start.
And then I took Jana ice skating on Wednesday. I wish you could have seen her. She took off across that ice like she was born to do it. She is your child, that's for sure. Got an offer for a real job, Meech. teaching music and history at the high school. Mama and I had some words over it. She wants us to go back to Savannah so Jaina can grow up with family, a community. But I might take it. I'm surprised as anyone to hear those words coming out of my mouth, but I've started to come around on this place. I wish you were here to help me figure out what to do. God, I miss you, Mitch. More every day. Oh, hi.
Sorry.
I didn't see you there.
Hi. I hope we're not intruding.
Not at all. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Vecchi store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're, it starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
Ridiculous.
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed
Oh,
in
that
Bay
makes
Lake about
sense.
2 years ago.
Yep.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. We came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then, well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
I get that.
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All the
I need
beauty.
you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real
Yeah.
easy way to squander precious time.
I get that.
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm
Yeah.
honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to. Just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but you have any thoughts?
Sorry, but I am so not capable of making that call.
Yeah, sorry. It was a strange question.
It sounds like
No.
you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. She got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter, Ty.
Oh.
This is it. Right?
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
She's gotta be here somewhere.
Here we are. Damn. understand why Tyler wants answers. Because he spent so long in where he was.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Now that I think about it, I don't think it was.
We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
I don't know if it was Tyler's wish to be a boy that did it.
Tessa?
At least not wholly, you know?
Kids,
Because she did have that book.
I wasn't expecting to see.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing
Figured
here?
you
Feeling
now.
a little guilty, maybe?
I think what Tessa did was like kind of the last straw, and Marianne snapped. But it's like I said earlier, you can't be mad at her because she did what she thought was
When
right,
we pass
you know.
on, our graves are all anyone
But
has
I think we
to
still need to
remember us
figure
by.
out what happened there and why she came to that. We don't really know why she came
Letting
to that
hers
yet.
just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
No, I won't do this again.
It's too late now, love.
I refuse to be held responsible for her choices.
Marianne was fine until you reported her.
Fine.
It was
She
just
was getting
her.
by on handouts for years. There are only so many times you can show up high to a generous offer of employment. Assuming you show up at all. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had
Was
us
she always like
until you
that?
threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never
Yeah.
wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A
I don't think
spoiled
that-
little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened
Yeah.
between them?
I
I'm not
wasn't
surprised.
thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
All I know is whatever went
Sam
on,
was...
Laura left Sam over it. But
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I agree.
You were worried. And you did what you thought you had to. Get it?
Yeah, and obviously...
We both do.
Yeah.
The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a good answer.
Yeah.
Thank you. No. I could have done more. Marianne was fragile. She needed help, and I
Yeah.
failed her. It's my fault. She's gone.
Oh no.
I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness,
You
especially
don't even
yours,
have to ask
Tyler.
for it.
But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance. And seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means
It's
a
very
lot to
well
me.
put, love. Yeah.
Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Well, she said the right thing there. She said the right thing there. You can't. Yeah. She said the right thing right at the right moment.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you.
She gave him that,
I never
so you
knew
have to
Mother's
give
whole
that back.
story, but it was obviously very painful. She always
Yeah.
said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Fair enough.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
So she isn't the bad person after all. She made a call, and you can't blame her for that.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her.
You know what? She didn't want it to go that way. She didn't want it to go that way at all. She didn't expect Eddie to come in and do what he did. But like we said earlier, Eddie needed to do that. He needed to take that complaint seriously. There was nothing he could have done about it. It's like what I just said about it a second ago. I think Marianne now is just someone that had so much happen to her, and it was just like, it's the emotional punches. It's a lot like what I said with Max. Back in Life is Strange 1 with Maxine, all the emotional punches just got to her in the end, and she snapped. And I don't. Maybe she got to a point where it was so bad that maybe she was, I don't know, seeing things or something. I don't know how to put it. Because the book told me, the book that we found in the first episode, it told me that she was going to try and accept what Tyler was thinking back then. There's something we're missing.
I guess
There's something we're
sometimes
missing.
people
I'm not
change.
sure what it is.
I know.
I still think Tom has
feel
got
like a
something to do
total
with it, because
ass
he was
right
a
now.
real shady the other day. She needed to hear all that. Yeah.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus
Yeah.
stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Ta. Good start. And she said that, and she's, she is how she is in that term as well, and that was a really good thing for her to say in her scenario. So she won brownie points on that one. When you think about it and put it all together, that's brownie points she really well earned there. So yeah.
You want to sit down for a bit? Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only
Yeah.
one.
Hey,
Yeah.
brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You
No.
saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Hey, wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, you better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos. Delos was done with her.
There's something that
Maybe
we're
she was
missing
too
now.
proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope,
Maybe Tom was
No
how
one
he
was there
was
to help
because he knew what Tessa did.
not even
Maybe.
Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Yeah.
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really?
Yeah.
It still feels like there's something missing. Right?
Yeah, why did Tyler see that? Why did she do that? That's the one thing we don't know now. We need to find that out next.
You're
Because that's the
never
one
gonna
thing that
understand
isn't
what was going
clear.
through her mind. I'll
Yeah.
bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Yeah, there is that. I'd like to know, because you can't... Without all the facts, you can't judge her yet. But you seem... We have seen things outside that kind of
I hit the couch.
You
make
better
sense
rally.
as to why
We still have
she
to do some
would be
cleaning
ending
before
up like
bed.
that. She had so much
Do we
happening to her.
have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
What the fuck?
Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Is Sam in there? Oh god! Oh look! Is that Sam?
Tyler!
What the fuck? That wasn't Sam.
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison. Barn.
Stay there. I got it.
What the fuck? Okay. So what was that about? Who was that? Unless that was Tom. I don't know, it's just something about him was really shady earlier. I don't think that was Sam, because he was a bit chubby, if you know what I mean.
There was
So we would have known,
a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
pretty
What
much.
guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Yeah.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
But then,
I don't know.
did we close the...
But
did we,
I'm going
like,
to
lock
find
him?
out. Well, at least he left us the junker. Did he really have to smash
But then-
everything?
But we were given the key, right?
So
Sam gave
did
us the
Eddie
key.
teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Aw.
Great. More to clean.
Hang on. I want to explore everything else first. Because there's a room here.
This gas
I don't
can
think
was
we've seen.
already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. He went looking under the rug?
Oh, there's another one of those. Let's take it.
At least you were spared.
Yeah?
God. You really turned this place upside down.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
Huh. Oh yeah, we saw this room earlier in the first episode, didn't we? It was where we got the stuff of the house from. Well, that's thrown a bunch of new questions. Huh.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt. Bird chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
These things are really built to last. Great, more to clean. She used the rug to hide the new planks.
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
Huh.
Guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
So do you think that was what she was after?
3 digits.
Well,
Any
he was
ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
Oh, we got another puzzle to do.
What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins? Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
Is that a story or what?
That's it. Look.
Here we
It's
go.
the same symbol. The secret
Yeah.
keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
I think what they're doing here is the number they keep mentioning. Number 1 is definitely correct. I'm bumbling through this like a complete idiot. I think the second number is probably 3. With the amount of gifts that seem to be told, like a coin, a hairbrush, a voice gift. And then 0 because there's nothing else. So I guess it's 130? The number that's mentioned, the number of things there are, and then nothing after
Look like
that.
the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
That's what I'm thinking. I have not researched this in any way.
That did it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I read that about 4 or 5 times over trying to figure it out. Oh, look. More letters.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you soon. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I'll chase after the all-new girls in Dallas Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we were together, I feel like doing 80 down a highway with my lights turned off, and I never want to stop. So this is one of the guys she was saying, probably. I know it isn't right and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. P.S. I wrote a little something for next time. Ah, okay. It's probably, like other guys, isn't it?
Fuck. That's rough.
I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you...
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion. Even though she wanted to keep us.
Fuck. Consider it. I know you feel like great brother, and I don't doubt you will someday, but right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives.